Finding out I had herpes was one of the worst experiences I have ever had in my life. My first thought was, how could it happen to me? This is something that happens to other people. I felt betrayed and alone, and after talking with my doctor and being told there is no cure, I thought I would never be able to have a relationship again. Knowing I had this virus, I could never do to someone else what was done to me. For the next year or so, I went through all the antiviral treatments, but they were only a fix and not a solution, or a way to end this nightmare. The side effects of some of the drugs I took were worse than the outbreaks themselves, and none of them really worked in the long run. Well, I'm here to tell you what the doctors won't tell you, and that is, there is a cure. You can put an end to the nightmare once and for all, and best of all, it's permanent. I found it comforting to visit blogs and forums where there were people that were going through the same thing I was. I kept coming across people saying they tried the method Sarah Wilcox spelled out in her Get Rid of Herpes ebook, and it worked. Several of them said they proved it to themselves by repeating the same test that diagnosed them as having the HSV2 virus to begin with. Well, I had to find out for myself. You might ask yourself, why would this girl want to do this video? I did this video because I wanted others to know the Get Rid of Herpes protocol really works. The day my doctor told me in complete shock that the virus was gone from my body, I wanted to tell anyone that suffered like I did to know that Sarah's method really works. You can get rid of herpes and reclaim your life starting today.
Hi, my name is Gina, and I am making this video so that I can share my story with anyone else who may be going through the same thing. I'm sorry about the pixelation, but I really don't want everyone to know that I have herpes. But I did want to help out the people that I could, so this is me, this is my story. I started dating this guy back in 2010, and you know, we really liked each other, we did what couples do, and I suddenly thought that I was coming down with the flu, and so I went to the doctors, and they told me that I had herpes simplex. And to be honest, at the time it didn't really mean much to me because, you know, like my boyfriend had it, he'd given it to me. He said he didn't know he had had it, but you know, I figured if he had it and I had it, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like I was going to give it to anybody else. So we lived our lives, you know. I had all of the typical symptoms, I guess you would say. My boyfriend, the lucky bastard, didn't really experience much of anything. But, you know, I mean, I had the spots that came on down there, and it was, man, those were killer. But, you know, anyway, we kept going about our lives, and then we split up. And after getting over that, I started to think about what someone else would want in their girlfriend and how they would feel about dating someone with herpes, and it really occurred to me that that's probably not an ideal solution. So I started looking for a treatment, and I'm sure if you're watching this video you've seen a lot of the same stuff that I have, that you know, you have to take these pills every day or take these like really large doses whenever you feel something coming on, and it's really not the solution that I was looking for. And you know, thankfully for me, a friend of mine actually let slip that she had contracted herpes as well, but she had found a cure, and so I had her tell me all about it. We ended up confiding and being so much closer for it, so in a way it was a blessing. But she confided in me, and she told me about her treatment that she had found, and I know it probably sounds really cheesy and stupid, but it worked for me and my friend, so I don't see why it wouldn't work for anybody else. So if you were suffering in silence like I was, and you're struggling to find the right treatment, check the link below this video, and I really hope it helps you as well. Thank you for watching.